Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with another In the Car review, and I just got out of seeing The Woman in Black. Now I will say this is one of the first times I think I've ever been to a movie where the way actually going into the theater, the manager was standing there going, "Now I must warn you, this movie is PG-13 and there are going to be some rowdy, loud teenagers in this movie making noise the entire time, so I must warn you." He even said the same thing when the movie was starting. He's like, "This is a PG-13 movie. All adults have till I think 8:25 to get your refunds. You must be out by then, otherwise you will not be able to get a refund." And I will admit, the kids in there were making noise the whole time. There's, people with skateboards and running the skateboard around the ground. And of course, behind me, there was this woman the whole time going, "Ah, ah!" And she was going, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, get out of there. Oh my God, I can't stand this." And she was doing that the whole time. Now, I will say, though, this was a very, very cool movie. It reminded me of, things like I think it was The Changeling, is what it was called, Changeling. That movie, and mixed with, aspects of The Ring in some parts, specifically one sequence. It also really felt like a 70s, late 70s haunted house movie. It was very well done, very well stylized. The art direction and the props that they found were really some of the best for this in a long time. I thought Daniel Radcliffe, too, did a really good job. I like the Harry Potter movies. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I thought he did really good. And I saw one review online going, he shouldn't do drama and stuff. I think he's good. I really do. Basically, though, the movie is he works for a law firm, and he's being sent out to a house to get the documents, on a missing woman. I mean, no, not a missing, on the woman that died, something like that. So he has to go and get the documents. Otherwise, he will probably be let go from the job because he hasn't been doing very well. So he has to go out to this far-off town, and he basically, in the town, everybody's looking at him really weird, kind of like the Wicker Man, kind of like that kind of vibe when he gets there. The whole town is not helping him out, and he's supposed to have a room there, and they're like, "Oh no, there's no room for you." All that kind of stuff is going on, very similar to the Wicker Man, the original, that kind of a thing going on. And basically, he ends up, trying to explain this right, he basically ends up getting a ride out to the house, because no one will take him there, and they all "Oh, here's the documents, there's nothing else in the house for you, just go back." But he ends up getting out to the house, and he starts seeing and hearing things, and seeing this woman who's all in black, and basically things start to go very wrong. And in the town, and this isn't giving anything away, but in the town, children are all, killing themselves. It opens with these three girls jumping out the window. And there's something with the children and killing themselves and all these little vibes. It's very, like I said, it has a Wicker Man and old haunted house, burnt offerings, all these kind of vibes into it. I thought it was a little bit creepier than Insidious. I thought there was some really good scares. There's one or two of just the kind of cheap scares, that you see I'm like, "Oh, is it going to be all that?" But it wasn't. There was a lot of really well done scares. I mean, there was a couple times where they were doing too many scares right after the other. But, I don't know. I thought this was really good. I thought, the Chronicle was good. I like this a lot more. I thought this was really well done. I will say, though, it's not really made for the PG, the teenagers that are going to it, a lot of them, that are just going to see Daniel Radcliffe. It's a real slow burn. A lot of people, it's not that kind of movie. It's not a movie where, I've seen a lot of reviews where people are talking about how they don't like all the dialogue scenes. I like the dialogue. I like the setting to this. I liked everything about it. Like I said, I found this to be very creepy. I found it to be definitely worth seeing. But basically, though, the house, too, the atmosphere is so cool. It's out in the middle, kind of almost like you have to drive almost through the ocean to get to it. Basically, the ocean subsides, I guess you would say, and there's a road, and basically certain times you can't even leave to get out because the tide comes in and the road is washed over. And there's some very cool shots. The shot, though, when they were going into when he's driving on the carriage to get to the house the first time around, reminded me a little bit of The Secret Garden. I know that's totally nothing, it's not at all like that, but it had that kind of a feel going in. It kind of was stylized a little bit like The Secret Garden, the way the house looked and the things like that. Basically like if The Secret Garden house turned a pot and it was filled with cobwebs and was old, that's what it would look like. I don't know. I think this was definitely worth seeing. I thought it was creepy. I thought Daniel Radcliffe did a good job. And I would definitely say out of 5 stars, I would give it 4. This is definitely one that I would watch again. So definitely check this one out. I look forward to hearing what you guys think. And I don't know, I really like this one. And I'll see you guys later.